Where are you from? Oman? Where's that? Middle East? You live there? Oh, that's cool. This is one of the first strings of questions I get asked when I'm introducing where I'm from. Yes, I am Middle Eastern. No, I don't have a pet tiger. Neither do I live in the desert or in a palace. And no, it's not a war zone. When I think of home, I think of the mountain and the ocean. I think of its beauty. I think of the sky and the clouds. I think of my grandparents' place and how the birds always stop flying at their feet in the pool. But not everyone thinks of this when they think of the Middle East. So today I'd like to eliminate some of the misconceptions you may have on the Middle East and discuss how these misconceptions came about, focusing especially on film, and why we should and how we can eradicate this in our society. So some people think that this is the Middle East, everything in the Middle East. Others think of this, oil, and others think of okay. So Oman is actually full of culture. And when one of my friends came to visit, one of her favorite trips was going to the Grand Mosque. She learned about Islam and what it means to be Muslim, and she really enjoyed it and thought that it wasn't what she was expecting at all in a positive way. And when I asked her what she was expecting, she didn't really have anything to say to me. She just said that it wasn't this. Like, I wasn't expecting this. Another one of my friends loved the desert, and we went and stayed at a camp in the desert, and we watched the sunset, and then we went bug biking. And so they really got a feel of what it's like to be Omani, or like do the things that we as Omani would like to do. Omanis are also very kind and hospitable. And here I'd like to give the example of Michael Jackson. According to the Times of Oman, Michael Jackson visited in 2006, and he came for 45 days instead of his planned 3 days. He flew out his children because he really enjoyed it, and he thought everyone was kind and generous. And although everyone knew that he was there and people took photos with him, he felt that no one took advantage of his fame, and no one shared the photos with anyone, and no one shared any of the information with the press. For this reason, he really, really liked it, and he actually spoke about moving to Oman in the future, although sadly he never got around to it. Many people believe that because of what's happening in the Middle East right now and what we hear in the news, every single Middle Eastern country is the same. But, for example, on CNN, the top stories are entitled Food Crisis, Millions at Risk of Starvation, and Rare Message from ISIS Leader. Furthermore, through the portrayal of my people and my home through film and TV series, we are forced to believe that, Muslim equals terrorists, Arabs equal women abusers, and Middle East equals war zone. However, this isn't the case. Film industries have created negative stereotypes about Arabs and the Middle East for centuries. The Arab American Institute website, on this website, Shadi Matar, who writes a blog, was speaking about Aladdin. Right, everyone knows what Aladdin is. It was released in 1992, and actually one of the first scenes, the song in the original, says, "Where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home." Okay. They actually changed this a year later because of pressure from the American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee. But they didn't do this until they got permission from the lyricist who wrote it, but he passed away, so they decided to asking permission from his company. And that is according to David Fox on his article. In a book that Dr. Jack Shaheen wrote called Real Bad Arabs, How Hollywood Vilifies People, he asks, what is an Arab? In countless films, Hollywood allegedly answered, Arabs are brute murderers, sleazy rapists, religious fanatics, oil-rich delinquents, and abusers of women. And throughout his whole book, he gives examples of films and TV shows where they created negative stereotypes of Arabs and explain why it's bad and how it affects our viewpoint. In films, Arab is never used as a neutral term or a positive one. Words like Arab, Muslim, Middle Eastern all have negative connotations, and so when you meet someone from that background, you automatically have your mind made up about that person. This leads to prejudice and slight racism, which creates a society that is closed-minded. A society that's closed-minded leads to a larger probability of war and conflict than a society that is open-minded. And so for this reason, we really need to take care of what we're unconsciously accepting in our minds. Well, so what? Why should we care? Well, as Professor Fike said last week, why should you believe something just because a lot of people believe it? We should be able to make up our minds and have our own opinions, form our own opinions without prior misconceptions of the topic based on film representation. Well, you should speak up when someone is speaking about a topic they barely know about, or if they're offending a certain race or any race because of stereotypes. You should question them, ask why do they believe what they believe? Did they come to this conclusion based on fact? Do you agree with them? If yes, why? If no, why? It is our duty as people to help create a society that views the world more justly and more fairly. And we can begin this by questioning other people's opinions and forming our own based on both sides of the equation. I would also like you to visit Oman. Go see the Middle East yourself, make your own mind up about it. And if you go, I would say go between November and March. It's the best months, it's too hot in summer. BBC weather says that in January it's around 66 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas in June it's around 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And then if you were to go, I would definitely go to Shangri-La's Battlejusta Resort and Spa with this. It's really nice, really relaxing. They have their own private beach and a lazy river, which is my favorite part. And I would fly with Etihad Airways. It would cost you, if you book today, $540 to go in December. It's an 18-hour flight in 40 minutes. Yeah, obviously the earlier you book, the cheaper it is. So today we've discussed what comes to my mind when I think of home. My friends think of their visit. Misconceptions that the world holds or we hold as people in general due to film portrayal and how we can individually solve this problem. So now I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine a world without stereotypes. What does this world look like to you? Well, to me, I see a better world. I see a world where we've eliminated the us versus you mentality. And mostly I hear questions. Where are you from? Oman? Where's that? The Middle East? That's really cool. What's it like? And to that I have one thing to say. Beauty hasn't adjust. Go on.